Hey everyone, it's Anson here from Weekend Garage. Today I've got a brand new product to show you guys. When you open up your door, you're going to get a very bright light shining all around the floor. Regardless if you have the retractable side steps, it's not going to cast a shadow in the area. You're going to see puddles, dirt, anything you need to see when stepping out of the vehicle. When you close the door, it'll automatically turn off, and when you open the door, it'll automatically turn on following your door cycle. So in this tutorial, I'll show you guys an unboxing and a full tutorial step by step on how to install it. So you guys can too have this cool lighting all along the floor. All the products used in today's video are available on our website, weekendgarage.com, and it's linked in the description below. Alright, so in the packaging, you will receive 2 hot wire taps, so you can just splice onto the wire without cutting anything. These 2 right here. And then you're going to get 2 B connectors that look like this. These 2 are to splice the negatives, which we'll show you in the video. This is our 18 gauge extension cable, which is for extending the negative on the lighting. And here you have the 2 lights for each door in the front or wherever you want to install it, and your card and contact in case you have any questions or concerns. Alright, so first off with installation, you're going to need a pick tool, a 10mm to remove the bolts, the 3 bolts, 2 here and 1 here, and also a pry tool, which looks like this, to pop this door trim off. Alright, so we're going to insert our pick tool here. Pry towards you. And now we have access to the 2 bolts. There we go. Now we're going to remove the 10mm. Then we're going to remove this one. Alright, so after you remove the 3 bolts, we're going to use our trim tool, slide it on the bottom of the door, and turn it right. You'll hear a popping noise. Just do that all the way around the door to pop the trim off of the door card off the door. Just go all the way around the vehicle. Alright, now you've popped off the trim off of the door. We're going to do the top part. Once you get it off the door, we're going to move this door lock. And then we're going to pull off this door handle. Once you take that off, you can take off the door handle, that pull cord, and then we're going to release the actual window motor controls. It's a quick release. So to release the window cable, I'm going to press on this tab and pull away. I'm going to feed this back through. Okay, now looking at the door panel, you're going to see your lock up here. We're going to go and chase this wire down here, and then we're going to unravel the fleece wiring just to expose the solid purple wire where we're going to put our ground point for the light, and the positive for the light will go into the tap right there, that solid red where our yellow is. So first off, let's get this unraveled and I'll show you guys the connection. Alright, so you're going to get an extension wire that comes like this. You can unsheath it. There's going to be 2 conductors. We're going to take the black one. It doesn't matter which one you use, but I'm going to use the black one in this case for the driver's side. And we're going to extend it to the black on the actual light strip itself, which looks like this. And we're going to do the same for the extension cable. After that, we're going to put the black and the black together, twist the copper together, and then we're going to include some B connectors that you can slip over top. To finalize the connection. after you put this white hat on, we're going to grab our pliers and just give it a squeeze. This will ensure a safe and solid connection. Now we are ready to wire it up to our door panel. Your finished product should look something like this. White B connector on the negative, and the red still has the hot tap, like so. Alright, so we're going to include one of these. This is to splice two connectors together without cutting the cable. So what we're going to do is there's an opening right here. We're going to slip it over the purple cable. Not the stripe cable, but the solid purple. I'm going to work the cable in there, like so. I'm going to make sure it's on the inner lane. After that, we're going to grab our light strip with the extended black cable. We're going to feed it through. Now that you have both cables in place, it should look something like this. The black cable on one end, purple on the other. The black cable can be any color. I just use black here for reference. Now we're going to squeeze with our pliers the silver part down so it clamps on and taps into the ground. Alright, now that the cable's in place, we're going to press down the silver part with our pliers. There we go. After you've pressed it all the way down, we're going to press the lock right here. That'll keep it in place, and now it won't go anywhere. Now that we have the negative all done up here, we're going to look at the positive down here. We're going to grab our positive tap, which looks like this, and we're going to poke it where the solid, thick red cable is. So it's going to look something like this. We're going to have it where this red cable is. We'll push it all the way in. Excuse the yellow wire on top. That's for our ambient door lights. There we go. So our red is now with the positive on the door controller, like so. Alright, so if you guys wired the negative correctly up here and the positive correctly, the light should already be on, but I tricked the door to think that it's closed. So we're going to pull on the door handle to show you it'll turn on. There you go. So when you open the door, the light strip will turn on. When you close the door, light strip will turn off. We're going to go ahead and dress up the cables with some fleece tape available on our website, weekendgarage.com. That way, when you're playing music or if you close the door, it's not going to rattle against the plastic, just like how the OEM wiring harness is. This tape replicates the exact same outcome, so you can't even tell that this was installed here. We're going to wrap up the negative portion where we made the connector with some fleece tape so it won't rattle against the interior of the door card. Alright, so now that we've got all the wiring done, we're going to let our light dangle down here below the door while we put the door card back. Alright, so now that we have the door card on, I'm going to grab our light strip. I'm going to peel off the final position, the back and forth, however you like. Some people prefer light coming on the back of the door, some people prefer the front. You can have it right in the middle. This is how we decided to stick it on. Now we're going to put our 310 mils back. Anyways, hope this tutorial helped you guys out. Let me know if you guys got any questions. You can leave them down below or email us directly at info@weekendgarage.com. See you guys in the next one.